Strong Lee grounds out for the first out of the first inning. Willie Adames strikes out swinging. Ramos walks, so there's a runner on first.
What do you have here?
Wilmer Flores pops up, and it is the end of the top of the first. Bottom of the first. Jordan Beck pops out for the first out of the bottom of the first. Hitler pops out, so it is an early 2 outs for the Rockies. Estrada grounds out, and it is the end of the first inning. Mike Yastrzemski singles, 2 runner on first. Dom Smith singles, so there's 2 runners on. Casey Smith pops out, and there is 1 out with 2 runners on. There is a wild pitch, and now there's runners on third and second for the Giants. Doyle sacrifice flies, so he brings in Mike Yastrzemski, and it is a 1-0 lead for the Giants. Logan Porter RBI single, 2-0 Giants. Lee singles, and there is another hit for the Giants. Willie Adames walks. Ramos with a 2 RBI single, 4-0 Giants. Wilmer Flores pops out, and it is the end of the bottom of the top of the second. Ryan McMahon foul tips out, so that is the first out in the bottom of the second. Doyle walks, so there is a runner on first. Mickey Moniak gets out, so there is 2 outs for the Rockies. Orlando Arcia gets out, and that is a quick inning for the Rockies. Yastrzemski gets out, 1 out for the Giants, and then Dom Smith hits another single. Casey Smith singles, so there's 2 runners on. And then Fitzgerald and Porter both get out to end the inning. Ritter strikes out, so it's 1 out for the Rockies. Fulford gets out, so it is 2 outs for the Rockies. Back singles, so there is a runner on first. Hiller gets out, and it is 3 outs, so the inning is over. Lee gets out, so it is a quick 1 out for the Giants. Elliott and Ramos both get out, so it is a 1-2-3 inning for the Giants, and the Rockies are up. Estrada gets out, and it is a 1 out for the Rockies. Ryan McMahon flies out, and there is 2 outs for the Rockies. Doyle and Moniak both get singles, so there's a runner on first and second. Orlando Arcia draws a walk, so the bases are loaded. Rittler brings in 2 with a 2 RBI single, so the score is 4-2 in favor of the Giants. Fulford grounds out, and it is the 3rd out of the inning. Wilmer Flores hits a double. Then Mike Yastrzemski walks. Then Dominic Smith hits a 3-run homer, and it is a big 7-2 lead for the Giants. The Rockies do a pitching change, bringing in a new pitcher. And then it's a strikeout and 2 pop-outs to end the inning for the Giants, who are now leading 7-2. Doyle gets out, and then Mickey Moniak hits a home run. It is now 7-3 for the Giants, and then Arcia strikes out. Rittler grounds out, so it is the end of the 6th. Yastrzemski strikes out, 1 out for the Giants, and then Dom Smith walks, and then there is a pitching change. Tyler Fitzgerald gets out, so it is the 3rd out and the end of the top of the 7th. Pitching change to start the bottom of the 7th. Fulford gets out, and it is 1 out for the Rockies. Back singles, so there is a runner on first, and then we get a walk, so there is a runner on first and second. Estrada hits a 2-run double, so it is now 7-5. The Rockies are coming back. There is a pitching change for the Giants. Ryan McMahon draws a walk, and then Doyle pops out, so there is 2 out, and then there's an offensive substitution for the Giants. Tyler Freeman grounds out for the 3rd out, and we are headed to the top of the 8th. Score is 7-5 in favor of the Giants. Porter gets out, and then Jung Ho Lee walks, so there's a runner on first with 1 out. Willie Adames strikes out swinging, and then Elliot Ramos strikes out swinging to end the top of the 8th. Pitch and change for the Rockies to begin the bottom of the 8th. Orlando Arcia grounds out for the first out of the inning. There was a challenge, but the call was over. Stands and Ryan Rittler grounds out for the second out of the inning. Fulford grounds out, and it is the end of the 8th inning going to the top of the 9th, where there is a pitch and change. Wilmer Flores hits a single. Mike Yastrzemski walks, and then Dom Smith gets the first out, so Dom Smith is out. Casey Schmidt grounds into a double play to end the top of the 9th. Going to the bottom of the 9th, there is a pitch and change. Jordan Beck gets out for the first out at the top of the 9th. For the first out at the bottom of the 9th, Sam Hilliard walks, and then Estrada hits a double, and then Ryan McMahon walks. Brenton Doyle reaches on a fielder's choice, and it is 7-6 in the bottom of the 9th. Rockies are trying to come back. There is an offensive substitution for the Rockies. Pitch hidden. Hunter Goldman strikes out swinging, and then Estrada hits a single, bringing in 2 runs, and the Rockies win.